Rusty here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update on the 41 Chevy pickup before I start the final assembly here. Let you know where I'm at with it and some of the problems or issues I've had along the ways. I've got the engine done and it's on the chassis. Again, you know, still some issues with these small parts, and I'll tell you what I ended up switching to here in a minute. Just to give you a quick look at the end. I know you can't see it that well. I got to get some better camera stuff going on. But there's the engine. I don't have the exhaust yet attached to the engine. Let's see if I can get that a little closer there. Just so there's the engine. I was having a really hard time again with these small parts, getting these in here, but I did switch to a different glue. I did pose that question out there a while ago, you know, what you guys are doing for small parts. I did switch to end up using a lot of this extreme power medium when doing the engine, using one of these small applicators. That did seem to work a little better. Here is the cab. Now, the only thing, you're not going to be able to see the interior real well because the way that the color is, but and I had some window glue issues again there. I am really having a hard time with the glue on the windows. But if you can see, this thing is not seating down all the way flat here. It's sort of cocked back a little bit. And you know, the interior came out really good, but the only problem is that it's black in there, and you know, you really can't see it. If I was to do this kit again, I would probably choose a different color for the interior. I do have the hood, you know, here ready to go. So there's, you know, getting ready to start the final assembly here. You know, it's coming out pretty good. You know, I'm not having. I'm still having a little bit of issues with some small parts, you know, and you know, what I want to use as far as the glue. What I did do on this is on the bed, instead of using this plastic piece with the decal, I went ahead and tried to make my own out of popsicle sticks, out of these small sticks here. I cut them and stained them. I may clean up this back end a little bit here. I don't know if I like the ragged edge or not. So this will be back here. If I can get a. So this will be, you know, obviously back here, and then the bed will have that sort of look in the back. I still need to put all the chrome on and the put the wheels together and some of the visor and stuff. But you know, just putting these small parts together is still my nemesis. I'm wondering how it's going to sit actually after this engine goes in. We'll see. Haven't really started the final build yet, but coming into the home stretch on this one, just wanted to give you guys a quick update on what I'm doing with this one. And you know, like I said, tried my hand at you know, scratch building a little bed here, but you know, we'll keep plugging along with it. You know, I'm playing around with the different glues between this and this glue. The problem with this glue is it's really messy, especially after the paints have been the parts have been painted. And I'm hearing a lot of people tell me, and even on one of Dr. Cranky's videos, he's using the Model Master Top Clear Coat, But last time I tried this, I couldn't get anything to stick for the life of me. And I don't know if it was because I was doing painted. You know, when you paint these small parts, for the engines especially, you get some really, really tiny parts. And to be able to scrape off where the paint goes, trying to find a small part, see if there's still one on here. Yeah, there's a small part right here that I haven't even put on yet. I'm supposed to paint the bottom of that black. But, you know, to do that and then glue it on to a spot on the engine that's already painted, that's where I'm, you know, coming into some hard times. This engine, getting the stuff, you know, I'm using, you know, my different tweezers that I have and just haven't quite come up with the right process. I mean, this one's coming out, you know, better than a couple of the other ones, you know, because, you know, I am switching glues and trying some different things, but still having a hard time a little bit with the glues. You know, like I said, I'm going with this. I'm using this one to put the engine blocks together before it's painted. This is great before paint. Sticks real well. I'm attaching all my parts to the engine that need to be painted the same color. And just last night I started going back and using this on some of the parts, and this seems to be holding some of the parts really well. But, you know, like I said, the interior is black. I do have some chrome parts in there, but, you know, it's so hard, so you're not going to be able to see in there. I'm trying to see. You see a little bit of the chrome in there. But I think I would do the interior different. I don't know if I would do it black. I may have done something different. We'll see how this goes once this is all assembled. It's really fragile right now. I should be able to get the assembly done tonight or possibly tomorrow. And then on to finishing up or start to work. The only thing I've done on this 37 Ford Coupe is the paint. I haven't done anything else. I haven't even broke out the rest of the parts. I just painted this. So I haven't done anything left on that. What else do I have going on? Nothing really. Just trying to finish this thing up, get it done. You know, I'm trying not to rush through it here at the end. And we'll see what happens. But you know, if you guys have any other suggestions or tips on what glues to use for the engine, and you know, that seems to be my biggest nemesis so far. But other than that, you know, thanks for everybody for watching. All the subscriptions I've been getting has been fantastic. The community is unbelievable. A plethora of information. You guys have been so welcoming. You know, people have offered for me to give them a call to talk with them, and you know, people sending me messages in my inbox on suggestions. It's just been, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do any of this if it hadn't been for the community, because I just would have been doing everything right out of the box, and still don't know how to get that. You know, once the glue is on there and it's in there, to try to get some of that off. I've tried using some alcohol on a Q-tip and try to get in there and sort of wipe that off, but well, it is what it is. But there you go, guys. There's the progress right now in the 41 Chevy. I should be piecing this thing in the home stretch here, get it together the next couple days. And I'll put a final build-up video just so you can see it all together. And any suggestions and comments would be awesome. Thanks, guys.